My name is Kayzar and this is a podcast with the one and only Henrick. Thank you for saying yes.
Yes. Thank you.
It's all about telling the DXB stories we hear in DXB. We gotta know about the artists, clients, or marketplace. We gotta talk about everything. And most importantly, celebrate each other.
That's amazing.
Okay, tell our listeners about yourself, especially on camera one. Please, what's your name, where you come from, and what you do for somebody who don't know nothing or met Henrick for the first time.
My name is Henrick Solera. I'm originally from Sweden. I'm a singer, musician, and I'm back here in Dubai after a time off. I've been living in Europe for a while, but now I'm back and I'm ready to entertain all you people out there.
Of course, you was in Dubai before.
Yeah.
So you was away for almost 2 years, right?
I've been on and off for the last 5 years, actually, coming on and off. But now I'm actually based here. Since 1 month back, I'm now stable here.
Khalas.
Over.
Is it set on stone?
I'm tired of flying. I had 70 flights last year, so
Holy sugar.
Greta is not happy with me.
What to do? But okay, let's take it way back. What was the first thing that brought you and caught your attention for the first time to come to Dubai? What was it? Because we gotta know what was the reason. How did it come about?
Well, I performed a lot in south of France for over a period of 5-6 years. I was headlining at Hotel Martinez.
Yeah.
And there I met a lot of people from the Middle East, and that kind of triggered my interest for this region.
Yeah.
So when I was traveling to Australia to visit some friends there, I made a stopover, and because I was very curious.
Yeah.
And after that little experience, I really enjoyed it. So I decided to come back to Dubai.
Amazing. Of course, as a musician, I come across your profile and met you as a person and got to know you personally and become friends almost just under 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
That was in my early days here in Dubai.
Sure.
For me, I just want to take it a little bit back more than that, or current, however you want to put it down. In terms of the gig culture in Dubai, and of course you've done France a couple of times and you've done other countries.
Yeah.
What do you feel like? Is there more business in Dubai? And is that the reason you keep coming back here? Or would you like, basically, we are pro Dubai. We love Dubai. I love Dubai. Everything is here. I am Dubai. It's khalas. It's over for me. I'm not going anywhere else. It's done.
Yeah. What I like about Dubai is there's a lot of opportunities here.
Yeah.
And I think that there is a big market here still.
Yeah.
And when people say, well, it's not what it used to be, I don't agree. I just think that the market is more diverse today.
Yes,
and so that's what people might feel a little bit different. But I think this country is still on the very rise up, and I'm looking forward to see because now we have a nice event culture here. But I'm also looking forward to see the music industry really hit this market. So it's a very interesting market, and I find it fascinating. I'm also coming back, being from Sweden. Of course, I have to say that sunshine here makes a big difference for me. Also, the climate is amazing. So.
Yeah, and it's, you come back now. Do you know they have built another IKEA on the other side of town?
I've been there, and I'm not kidding you. I've only been here a month, but I think I've been there 6 or 7 times. So
to the original IKEA?
No, to the new one.
Is it open?
Yeah, it's open. Oh yeah. It's very much so. So I'm living the kind of myth that people have about Swedish people. It's true. I mean, I have some cookies from IKEA in the car just to give out to people too. So I mean, it's just the meatballs I don't spread like this, but the cookies.
I think you couldn't have timed it better. You came back at the right time.
Yeah.
Me too. I literally.
That was my condition. I'll come back on one condition: build a second IKEA, and I'm there.
Incredible. Okay, so in the last 2 years when you went back out to Dubai, I understand the last time I spoke to you and you were working on original music. How did it go? Tell me a little bit more about that.
I'm working on an album right now.
Yeah.
We started the recording in Nashville in last October.
Yeah.
So it's a mix between original stuff, but it's also actually some covers there. But it's a completely new concept, so I'm really excited about getting this.
So how many songs are we expecting to see in the album?
12.
12. Are they all complete? We still...
No, we've recorded 3 of them, so
Yes.
25% is complete. But it's a big band album, so it's with an orchestra, so to speak. So takes time to work with the conductor and arranger to get it to sound right. But while in studio, it goes very quickly. So
are you gonna release it as a bulk, as one thing? Or you gotta do singles or an EP? What's the plan?
The plan for now is to release a few tracks as singles and then launch the album.
Amazing.
Complete also, yeah.
Amazing. Listen, for me, I feel like the original music in Dubai, there is a scene and it's grown with the younger people, younger talent. Sure. Does that make sense? A lot of the OGs did it and they say it didn't work, and now they're going back to it. And definitely now I feel like the scene is growing more and more. It's becoming more rich, and there is a couple of people pushing, and there is a couple of new labels open, and I'm like, wow, there is something, and this is what I'm trying to do, trying to catch on what's going on all over the world, maybe create, platforms like this for artists to talk and discuss about what the current market, what we're doing for our future, just topics that we're dealing with on a daily basis. And for me, I meet any professional here in Dubai in the gig culture, and because people come here to make money and trying to live and to balance everything. As a musician, you can make a good living. You can make a really good living. But at the same time, I encourage them all the time, you gotta do something for yourself. You gotta do something original, because when we are playing in the gigs, 9 times out of 10, you are impersonating somebody or playing just cover songs that they're not your songs, Original music, it's the thing that it's about you. It's okay to play a brunch and make sure everybody's happy, like a DJ. You try open format, trying to please everybody. Does that make sense? You have a unique style. If they come to you, they know what they're getting. They're not gonna get Britney Spears songs.
Well, you never know what's coming on the album. Actually, there might be some Britney Spears, but it will still be in my style and so on. I do a lot of old stuff, vintage, retro, little bit Sinatra, a little bit Michael Bublé, that kind of thing. But what fascinates me since we met, I think the market and the demand for music has been changed quite rapidly, because now you have access to all types of music very easy. So people, even though there is a mainstream, I think the mainstream music is shrinking, and people are more actively seeking for their own type of music, which I find it amazing, because I have people in their early 20s coming up to me and saying thank you for singing and performing this kind of music, because this really feels great, So, and this I didn't hear like 7-8 years ago. So it's a new kind of thing, and a lot of young people really enjoy the old music nowadays also. So 100%. It's cool. It's cool.
100%. People, like we said, everything is available out there, and people starting to look for a niche.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh my God, because the commercial, it's commercial. It's everywhere. The non-so commercial, but it's still successful, like your style and what you do. And I'm inspired by a lot of artists here, especially there's a young lady called Sarah as a band. They go out and play cover tracks, but 9 times out of 10, within the 35 tracks they play in 3 sets of 45 minutes, 6 or 7 of the tracks are theirs. Does that make sense? So they mix it up.
Oh, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
You have to, please everybody, but at the same time, let them know I am real, I'm a person, this is my identity. You understand what I'm saying? I can wear many hats, but this is who I am, this is my music.
You can wear at least 2.
Listen, this hat thing is taking over the vibe. I'm telling you, it's a trend. It's working. It happened by accident. Somebody, because I used to do my hair with a tuxedo, look all cool, go for this 5-star meeting people, and a couple of times I just couldn't be bothered to do my hair, or didn't have time to go to a barber, but a hat on. And one of the F&B guys said to me, "You actually look good with a hat on." Okay.
What are you hiding?
Trust me, you don't want to see. And ever since I was like, okay, fine, okay. And then I just become a habit, and now it's like the thing. And I'm like, okay, it's my logo, it's my brand, it's over, it's halas. Okay, let's leave the hat behind. Original music. I'm literally, even for my own people around me here, it's a must. Does that make sense?
Sure.
We are working in Dubai. We love the city. Gave us everything. Does that make sense? Gave us opportunities, gave us the foundation. But at the same time, you know, we all hustle different ways. We all have different visions. But it's all about making the mark, making a stamp, making something that maybe people remember you by. Sure. And that's I'm encouraging my wife and every musician that come through our tour here. We gotta do music. We gotta do original music. We actually have a couple of tracks. One of them is finished. I'm sitting on it. I don't want to release it, which I will share with you later on. Yeah, I know. Now on the original music, I'm all over it. And even, you know, in the pipeline, one day, maybe, let's see how business and the journey goes. I want to start a record label. Kind of pretty much I have started it already, not officially, but you know, it's there. So original music, congratulations. I'm very proud of you. I'm very.
If you want to team up with a Swedish record label, we can
listen,
you know, let's talk.
It's for me, that's a long game. Listen, I play for the long game.
Sure.
For now, it's all about the agency and what's happening right now and what's happening with you.
Sure.
So let's learn a little bit more about your style of music and how, because I want you to define it for me. When you play these gigs outside, let's not talk about, we got to go back to the original music and how you become who you are and what the music you're portraying right now. We're going to go back to it, but because for me, when I met you, the guy that played Frank Sinatra, all of that kind of vibe, the Corona vibe. I was like,
yeah,
dude.
The Corona vibe? No.
Oh, whatever, you know. Corona. Dude, listen, we're not going to China. I know, people are dying.
Well,
yeah, I got you.
That's not the vibe I want to send out.
There is about, I know about maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 gentlemen still here in Dubai do that kind of style.
Yeah.
And for me, you are Henrick.
Yeah.
And you are amazing at it. How you come across that, how it become what it is and that worked for you. Did it happen by accident or you planned it? I am going to be.
No, I mean, I've been performing since I was a kid, like 6 years old. The whole style of music just came very natural.
Yeah.
I mean, I always liked music from the 60s and then I started to listen to soul music, Stevie Wonder, Earth, Wind and Fire. There was a lot of horns section in those tracks. So that kind of led me into the big band style, which with Frank Sinatra and all that. But I don't see myself as an impersonator. I'm not trying to sound like either Bublé or Sinatra or Dean Martin. I'm just being myself, and I think, the passion I have for performing is real. This is my life. This is what I've been doing for the last 11 years. Yes. So, and then the kicks I get out of it is to make people feel good and feel the happiness that I'm trying to spread. I hope that people see that I really enjoy performing, and so I'm just being me.
Yeah.
I actually feel more comfortable on stage than off stage. So and I'm terrible in real life. No, but it's.
But I think in real life you should be a comedian.
I did some stand-up courses here. They have some great stand-up courses here, and that's another thing. I always try to mix in a bit of comedy. I'm not taking myself too seriously, and that doesn't work for me. And I want people to be relaxed. And if I'm all snobbish, and so that doesn't work. I see myself as a singer, but I would say 50% entertainer and 50% singer. I know that the entertainer has some bad ring to it in some circles, but I disagree.
Yes.
And I also do, if you ask me what my heroes are or my idols, I would probably name comedians rather than singers, because I think that the skill of making people laugh and making people feel good is much more it's a more special gift than just being singing. And if you can combine those two, then I think well, that's what I'm trying to do at least. You know,
you're not trying, it's working.
Well, thank you. How much do I owe you for this? You take cards.
But before, how you got into singing? Of course, you probably parents threw you in a theater school or whatever. How did it happen? That's what I want to know. Was you a musician first? Did you play a flute first? Play a sax first? Of course, you had the music ear and you got inspired by these legends and you wanted to be part of something, that be in a band, whatever it is. But how did you pick up the mic and say, oh, I'm going to sing?
It's very hard because I knew this.
If you remember.
Well, I don't remember.
Was you going to sing it? I am. And
I just jumped out and go like,
hey,
I was not holding back. You know? I'm not sure really how it started, but there has always been music in my during my childhood. My parents were playing music for me and so on. I remember they told me that at the age of 5 I was standing conducting in front of the TV and so on. So, and what this is a true story, and I wish I could show you a photo. Maybe we can
somehow slide it. This is happening live. And cut.
Yeah, and during preschool, you could dress up to whatever you wanted. We had a masquerade.
Yeah.
I dressed up as a singer with a bow tie, and I mean, and like this kind of cheesy singer that I maybe now am.
No,
you know, no, but the kind of smooth crooner singer already at the age of 6. So somehow it's always been my dream, I think, and that's kind of my motto. I mean, to really follow your dreams, you know, and find your passion and follow your dreams. That's what life is all about. If you do that, you feel good, and people around you feel good. You know, that's what it's all about to be.
Of course, you started it all back in Sweden.
Yeah,
correct.
That's correct.
But did you do professional work there? Or did you find yourself as a professional somewhere else?
No, I started professionally there. I started my own recording studio in 2001. That's a long time ago. It's getting old.
Getting old.
Oh, that's terrible. Anyway, 2001, I had my recording studio, and since 2009, so I guess 11 years, I've been performing. I started to perform professionally there as a singer, but before that, I was writing music, composing, and recording other artists. But it's been quite a journey.
Then from then, what is the next country that you went to, and how did it come about? Because for me, what I'm trying to do to discover what people
Are you
don't know.
From the IRS or something?
FBI, some weird shit going on. You know, I'm interested in the stories.
Did you pay your taxes?
This podcast is called Stories, DXB Stories. You know, we gotta know a little bit more that we didn't know before.
Well, you know, I from there, I think I moved to Spain or to the Canary Islands, to Tenerife, and I performed there at some 5-star hotels. I did my show there, and after that, I briefly moved back to Sweden, did a big charity concert series for the Swedish Heart and Lung Foundation, because I'm born with a heart condition myself. So whenever I can, I try to support that community and those charitable causes. But so after that, I actually moved down to south of France, to Cannes, and was working with Hotel Martinez there for a period of 5-6 years, especially during the summers there. Every July and August, I was kind of their resident singer there.
Amazing.
And that kind of, you know, took me places.
Kind of prepared.
It took me places around the world.
Like a drop in the ocean.
Yeah, so I have some really nice concert memories from performing around in Europe, especially. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. So you said you don't have many idols, and now we know how the journey began. But do you have like any idols?
I have
1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Give me some names. That they are like you the stars in the sky. This guy. Give me some names.
Yeah, it depends on.
Inspired by.
Yeah, I'm inspired by, like I said.
We're talking about music.
Music, yeah. Music. Then I would probably if we talk about singers, I would probably name Dean Martin as one of the guys, because everyone they think I will name Sinatra, but
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that actually, just because I think that Dean Martin, for me, he's more of the entertainer, and I really appreciate that. Stevie Wonder for me is maybe the top musician ever in history. 100%. I mean, the way he has no limits vocal-wise and music-wise, it's just mind-blowing.
And he created a bunch of footsteps and dance moves.
Yeah, did he?
I think he did.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we're talking about the same guy.
The Robert?
No, that was mine.
That was yours. Steve Wonder, yeah.
One more?
One
more, so.
I heard he's the Uber driver now.
Yeah, they told me. No, changed to Kareem.
Kareem. No, but seriously, there was some funny, I don't know, carpool thing about that. Anyway, and I would also mention in this, I would also mention Earth, Wind & Fire as a band. Probably is my favorite band. I've seen them 4 times live, and the amount of positive energy that they deliver for me it's outstanding. And they're still performing today, but I mean they've been performing since late 60s, I think, but they're still going, at least 3 of them. So
incredible.
Yeah, so amazing. Those would be my top picks, I think.
So that is the inspiration. You are a professional and a good coach, and it's all happening, it's all working. Of course, it did a couple of cities. So for me, tell what direction and what is your path, and how can you describe your original music?
Original music.
So because as a performing artist, we just covers and all of this fancy stuff, and it's working for you. You're making money, and it's all good. Now you're doing something for you, for your future, or for your identity. What is that all about? What is it? Am I gonna hear some soul? Am I gonna hear some jazz? I'm gonna hear electro swing. Am I gonna hear? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I've been doing this for a while now, so people have a certain perception of me as a singer and a musician. But what people don't know normally is that I play the guitar and I play the piano. I studied jazz guitar for quite some time, and so there will be songs that I perform behind the guitar and behind the piano as well. So that's kind of a new thing. And in terms of the original music, I would say it's a mix between jazz and pop, which is, even though I have this, and also soul a little bit, but I have the inspiration, like I said, from those artists, and also a little bit of the pop from the 80s, actually, like Chicago and stuff like that. So very romantic stuff, but also some groovy stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be, because I'm afraid to say jazz, because that scares half of the world's population.
Maybe 80%. 80% times. Maybe even 90% of the current times.
And so it's not, and there is so much jazz that I don't like, to be honest. I try to be easy listening. I want everyone to be able to enjoy the music. And so I'm keeping it fairly basic, but then I try to package it with beautiful orchestration and arrangements. So that's it. Yeah, we'll see. But
incredible. So, any hints when we're gonna start hearing some samples or something in the social media? 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years?
No. I already put some clip, I think, from our first Nashville session online. But there will be more coming up. We are currently redoing our social media and relaunching and stuff. So that's gonna hopefully be shown soon on our.
So officially, should we say 3 months? Within 3 months, 6 months?
Yeah, we are planning on releasing it in October or something.
Yeah.
In line with the 2020 thing here. So
smart move.
Well, it's not only good looks.
Yes. Listen, for me as a performer, I admire it too much, man. The voice is there, the character is there, but your energy and the way you move and the dance moves and the way you do your stuff, maybe not like this, I just did it, but it works because we did a bunch of gigs together.
Yeah.
And now you're back on the musical, right?
I've been performing there.
Does that make sense? I remember you. You're not just one trick pony. You got a bunch of things going on, and you are a kind of a musician and all-round entertainer. It's all into one. It's happening.
Well, yeah.
And I haven't seen. Yes, I haven't seen anybody like you.
Thank you.
That's unique and it's incredible.
Like I said, I think the uniqueness in it is to dare to be yourself on stage. You're not trying to be anyone else. You have a voice that's been given to you. You can try to make it as good as possible, and then just let the music take over and let I know that I move quite a lot sometimes.
I love your moves, but I'm a fan, and
yeah.
And you're gonna mix in the comedy with it, voice, movement, and comedy.
Like I said, I do know that some of the songs that I perform could be performed extremely quietly and extremely, reserved.
Yeah.
But some of the songs I find, because I want to please people, I want to be a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
So I know that some songs might not do the trick for people, and then I try to. It's just something that came natural, Like I want to give those songs a little bit more energy than they normally get to make people actually appreciate them more. Even though it's great songs, but still,
you want to give it more
this
character,
new generation, and
more quirkiness, more life.
Yeah. No, and especially if you listen to these evergreens live, I think it's important to think out of the box and give it a new dimension, because they've been performed for 50 years, some of the songs.
I've seen it in you, and you are all about that. Maybe you should name the album New Dimension.
New Dimension.
I like that.
That sounds like. Is it only coffee here? It's only coffee here. Just checking. I'm in a new dimension right now.
I know.
I like this place. You done very well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This meant to be pink, but ended up being red.
Well, things happen. This is pink though.
Yeah. I even had a pink hat. It's just gone for walkies.
Yeah.
Where's the pink hat?
Somewhere.
That is with Irina.
Okay.
Somebody took it?
Yeah. Team is growing. You don't know who's coming, who's going. Tell us. Okay, let's take it back a little bit for me. Let's go back to your performance. Sure. Give me 3 gigs that you've done that you would put in your CV. You're proud of. I'm not necessarily proud of. That you would put in your CV and you put in your IG. I've done this. I've done this. I've done this. That's my credits. You need to book me. Go through to my manager or something like that. Not that, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some things that you remember. Maybe, I don't know, sentimental to you. No, man. Just give me 3. Top 3 only. That's the trick.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
3.
Only
3.
Do these. Only 3.
Only come here. 3.
I'm gonna
How much time do you
cut cost.
Yeah. No, but I would definitely say that headlining down in Cannes over the years have been
over the years, not just one time.
No. For 5 years I was
5 years
headlining in the summer
in Paris.
No, Cannes. Cannes is not in Paris. Cannes is a separate. It's in France.
It's in France.
France is the country.
Come on, man. Stop. Yeah, don't
really? Is it only coffee?
You are so mean to me.
No.
Yeah. You know what I meant. Right?
I know what you mean. I'm just no. So
for years, that's legendary, dude.
Yeah. I was, and I met a lot of nice people there. So that it's for me, it's about meeting the people rather than what kind of venue. So it's more of the personal
interaction and connections.
Also, a very nice memory has been performing in Belgium, where I got the chance to sing before a big football game there. So in a football stadium, which was quite interesting because of the delay going on there with the sound. So that's kind of a unique experience to sing in a football arena. That's kind of cool. And at the same time there we did like a big city festival thing with 15,000 people in the audience. So that was cool. That was cool.
Amazing.
So those probably are up there.
Yeah.
I would say also, of course, working here in Dubai at the Palm at Music Hall. It's a nice venue. And also I did perform in Beirut for Music Hall. It's also a very nice venue.
Yeah.
So that is of course up there. And that's kind of the three. But I would like to say that for me, I just want to say that no matter because I've performed for royal families not very long ago, and also very poor people in countries that might not have that kind of wealth. So for me, it's about the connection with the people, and so for me it makes no difference really if you are rich or you're poor and so on. If I can make you smile and make you feel good, that's
that's the key.
That's what it's about. But those probably are the
up there, 100%. So now let's skip forward. Give me top 3 locations or festivals or things that you want to be performing at or wish that you can get to over the next 5, 10 years, 15 years, because in this day and age we can do it forever. Until the heart stops, we can still sing. Right?
But they're gonna fix it,
I know. I heard
things. We're gonna live forever.
I know, I heard things. But
you ain't getting rid of me, man. I'll be knocking on your door. What's new, man? Let's get busy, man. Let's get busy. Gotta pay my bills.
Is that an impersonation of me? What is that?
No. I think it's coffee. Strong coffee. You make great coffees here, I gotta tell you. Wow. It's good to see you, man.
Thank you. Good to see you too.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the interview.
You still in Dubai?
Top 3 locations or venues or festivals or countries that you might want to do over the next decade.
I would say I would like to perform at the Nobel Prize party because I'm Swedish, and that would be a little bit of a kind of acceptance. I think you always want to be accepted in your home country, and it's very hard to be they say prophet in your own hometown. So I think that would be nice to get some credit in my own home country like that. That would be amazing.
It's gonna happen.
Well, I have some connections, but we'll see.
Just keep pushing, keep thriving.
Anyways, so it's kind of that's one. I would love to perform at the Dubai Jazz Festival. It's called
That's a sweet one. That's a sweet gig, man.
It's called the Jazz Festival. So I mean, that's
honestly, by the way things are going with us here in the agency.
Do you need more coffee?
I think I might be that ladder for you to step on.
That's good, man.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Sky's the limit.
That's it. And not even. I mean,
let's just keep it the sky's limit.
Yeah.
I like that one, but yeah.
Yeah.
One more? Vegas, maybe?
I went to Vegas last year. I didn't perform there. Of course, that would be nice. I still, now when I'm here, I would also like to the Dubai Opera.
That's another sweet gig, man.
I'm just thinking now, you as my ladder.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. Kayzar, get me there.
Get busy, man. Get busy.
I need you to write this down. Yes, got it.
Make some calls, man.
Make some calls.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I guess, and of course all the top venues in there's so many.
Dubai is literally, it's like an oasis of goodness everywhere.
Sure.
You just have to put yourself out there. You just gotta be patient.
Yeah.
You need to give Dubai time. Dubai will pay you back as long as you don't quit.
Yeah.
100%. What is, now skipping forward again, we know about the music, we know about the gig coaching, we know what you are now coming back here in Dubai. What do you have you set yourself some goals personally that you want to achieve over the coming months, year or 2 years? Do you wanna own a house in Dubai? What is your plan for the next 2 to 3 years? Just briefly, what is your goals? What do you want to achieve? Because for me, I set goals every day. Every day I try, okay, boom, I gotta try to do this by the end of today. I gotta try to do this by the end of this week. And I have goals like even for 6 months, for a year, 2 years. And I'm like, some of these for 10 years. I want to achieve that within 10 years. Don't die. At least I try.
Yeah, I have to say that for the last 10 years, I've been traveling around a lot.
Yeah.
And so for me to come here and to actually get my home base was a goal. And now I've found my place and I'm very happy. I finally found a home, which is the name of one of my new songs. Amazing. Don't steal that title, folks. So it's that is one because I've been roaming around a lot.
Yes.
100%. And sometimes you need to stay grounded for a while. That's been my goal, and now the goal is to finish the album.
Yeah. To
get that out.
Yeah.
And then just stay healthy.
Yeah.
I stopped drinking in July last year. Not because I had a problem, but because I felt I wanted to change my focus. I wanted to stay focused on my career and so on. And sometimes it just felt like it was the right decision. I feel much more focused on the tasks and my goals and so on. So amazing. Stay healthy. Health is very important.
Very important. Very important. Very, very important.
Let's have some more coffee.
Let's have damn more coffee. Junior, don't tell the wife I have some sugar here. Okay, so now I'm happy for you. Came back to Dubai, settled in, and of course this is hopefully gonna be an opportunity to go out there and do more and achieve more. But do you have a goal that you want to achieve within the next few years?
I want to.
Of course, the album is gonna happen. Hopefully, you and your partner, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Maybe it could be personal, maybe you're gonna start a family here. I just want to know more. What is your kind of midterm to long-term vision? Don't tell me
is this a date?
You never know. You never know.
Oh man, maybe I should start drinking again.
Are you one of those people that live day by day?
Oh, that's a good question. No, I have long-term goals, of course. Yeah. I mean,
you don't have to share.
Okay.
But please share.
This is going very well right now. No, I think. I at some point, sure, I would like to start a family and so on, and need someone to be able to start a family, because it's very hard to do that on your own. Maybe it's possible. I haven't tried it.
No, it is possible. Listen. Ask Siri, dude. He knows everything.
Siri. I can start a family with Siri. Hey Siri, let's start a family.
Man, he's got very funny jokes.
Yeah.
He's really funny.
He is your Siri.
Is it he? Like, listen, he was a bunch of people, then I changed him to a he now.
Oh wow. Well, that's romantic. Sure, whatever floats your boat, man. No judging.
What about I think professional goals then?
Yeah. Well, professional is. I mean, just keep enjoying the life and keep up the positive vibe. Try continue to make people smile, and I'm a very easygoing person.
Yeah.
So when you say that I just live day by day, and well, sometimes I do that, and I have, if I have a big project like the album, then I'm very focused on that.
Yeah.
But I also know that sometimes it's good to live day by day and just take things as it comes. My personal life is more like that. I plan very, very little for my personal life. I plan more for my for the music side of it.
Career.
But even there, I try to be open for opportunities that come. Yeah, I like this. That's why I'm single. Because it's
single and ready to mingle. So
Yeah. So here's my number.
I got you.
Maybe you can just
listen.
This is live though.
Yes, we'll send it live right now. Then we will delete it. Then we'll re-edit it and post it again, so you get double the exposure.
That's amazing.
Then we put some money behind it, get triple the exposure.
That's amazing.
Straight into you.
That's
all love. Nobody's doing it. Nobody will do it. No one will dare, because I want everybody to win.
That's a very, very humble and a very genuine thing to do. So thank you.
Thank you.
If I had a hat, I would lift it for you.
Just talk about the hat. Last thing before we lock it off. What is your motto in life, if you have one?
Yeah, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, find your passion and follow your dreams. Yeah. Because life is not complete. You don't live to your full potential if you are not really finding your passion. That makes the difference. That gives you another dimension in life. And I think in this day and age, it's more than ever. It's very important that you are doing this, because there is so much stuff going on that is negative. Maybe don't pay too much attention to news. Maybe news have a tendency of bringing us down the energy level. So just
find your passion and follow it, and just work on it and make it happen.
Yeah, if you're following your dreams and following your passion, it's not really work.
It's not really work. It's just having fun. I don't work.
Yeah,
I just doing this for fun.
Yeah,
is this work? No.
And that's the extra dimension I'm pointing out as well. That that makes life much more fun.
Yeah. Now, honestly, Henrick, I met you a few years ago, and I followed you as much as I can. I got busy with building up what I needed to build up, and I feel like I've done one step already out of 100 steps that I plan to do.
Yeah.
And you are an incredible artist. That when you said you're going back to Europe, I was like, damn, we're missing a great artist, because a lot of people came to Dubai and left. Now we have you back for many reasons, of course. For your when I settle, you came in, I think, at the right time for Expo. You need to put your name out there, because next year is going to be incredible. I tell you, the season now for us, we are as an agency having the best time ever. And I'm getting inquiries for Expo and a lot of things like that, and it looks incredible. We will have 2 to 3, maybe even forever good business, but we have to do it right. We have to develop better a lot of things. Sure, we can talk about them off the records. I'm not going to tell all my secrets online, but I'm very fucking happy that you came back to Dubai. This is my show, so I can do whatever the hell. Social media, you cannot block me. It's too late. No, very happy to have you, brother. Honestly,
I'm so happy to be back. And I mean, like you said, we met during the early days. We were both very new to Dubai. So, I mean, I followed your journey, and it's been amazing. And I'm just happy to collaborate with you in any way. I think we are both trying to provide positive and good vibes. That's what we're about. And we're also a little bit crazy, both of us.
Listen, it worked. Listen to me, my wackiness, my craziness. Sure. I show up to a 5-star hotel with shoes that could float a boat.
Yeah,
Literally-
that's impressive.
Literally, the boat will not sink.
That's impressive.
And look at this, and they just kind of listen to me, and they tell me, ask me for advice these days. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
but that's good.
they call me to consult. I'm like, fair enough. You can't do this, don't do this, don't do that. And FFP people are like, okay, Kayzar, fine, got it, done.
Oh, but that's
got me there.
experience. Yeah,
Yes.
it's experience.
And I'm very thankful and humbled. But I knew what I wanted to do, and I stuck at it.
Yeah,
I ignored all the noise. All
Yeah.
the noise outside, whatever they said.
yeah,
Okay, fine.
yeah.
I know where I'm going.
Sure.
I'm gonna say it again. I'm very happy to have you back. As
I'm
a
happy
brother,
to be
as an
back.
artist, as everything. We got you. We'll do our best. But it's ultimately.
Let's have lunch one day. Call me, man.
Yeah, one day, inshallah.
Why don't you return my call?
Please, before we lock it off, I want to say thank you to our listeners for listening to our interview podcast. My name is Kayzar. Henrick, one more time, please tell our listeners, where are you performing if you wish to share to camera number one, and what is your name on the social media so they can connect with you directly to camera
Yeah,
one.
you can find me on social media, Henrick Solera, Instagram, Facebook, Tinder. Is that social media? I'm not
Yes,
sure.
it kind of.
That's my motto. When in doubt, swipe right. No, seriously. I'm not on Tinder. Am I?
No idea.
Not sure.
But listen. For our listeners also, can you spell the whole name?
Yeah. HenrickSolera. MCA. That's the difference. Yeah, Henrick Solera. So please follow me there. If you want to, Valentine's will be at Mandarin Oriental Hotel here, doing like a Valentine's special. So if you want to join me there for a night of warmth, love, and happiness, I'll be there with a great saxophone player. So
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you for saying yes.
Pleasure.
That's it. I'm gonna shake your hand, give you a hug. Today's the podcast.